Hey everybody, this is Ben here at That Cologne Guy, coming at you with a new review. How are you doing? Happy Fragrant Friday to you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And before I dive in on the review, let me just quickly say, this is about the fifth time I'm trying this episode, my voice is failing me. And so through all the coughing and crackling and cackling and disappearing, I will try my best to grab my trusty glass of water and power through. I do apologize for that, but I'm just really busy this week, so it's just kind of now or never, and I wanted to get this episode out. You've seen the description, so this one, of course, is Sartorial by Penhaligon's. This is my first review ever by Penhaligon's as a house. This is another one sent in by Dr. Gu over at Locked Scents, and I do have an update, because I did make contact, and I can confirm that he is alive and well. So Mr. Mystery Man himself, I did find. And so let's see if he gets back on YouTube anytime soon, but I can confirm he's doing well. Okay, so for this review, I want you to keep in mind, I'm not a huge fan of barbershop fragrances. Number two, I'm just going to go ahead and say it like it is. This is a niche version of Brut or Brut Parfum. For those of us who grew up wearing and being around men wearing Brut, this is going to bring back a lot of nostalgia and good memories. It's $199 a bottle, so for $200, you just have to ask yourself, really, do I want to smell really, really refined at 10 times the price, or for $20 or less, I can get an Olympic-size bottle of Brut? That really is the question you have to ask yourself. I guess the other one would be, this is a fragrance and it's not an aftershave. And so I guess one thing would be, you could always wear Brut aftershave and argue that it goes away after a while. This one does last quite a long time. So this is another target audience would be people who love Brut and just wished it lasted longer. Just have to ask yourself, do you want to pay 10 times the price? And the answer might very well be yes. I mean, you can see I'm bone dry. I really, really enjoyed rocking this juice this week. It is a great barbershop fragrance, and if I ever did a top 5 barbershop fragrance, it would crack it, actually, because I really, really enjoy it. It smells amazing. I'm not going to give you the notes because there are way, way, way too many notes. You can go to Fragrantica and check those out. Now, this is a 2010 release, and it is an aromatic fougere. It has been discontinued. By all signs say that 2025 it has been discontinued. Some people said it hasn't yet, but it's going to be. But it looks like it's on the chopping block. The parfumé is Bertrand Duchaffour, which is one of my favorite last names. Duchauffoure. I think it's an O. Duchaffour. Either way, it's a cool last name. And I have reviewed a few of his works. So this one is, again, Penhaligon's Sartorial. I thoroughly enjoyed rocking this juice. I would just say that I'm in the end, for a review, I have to give this a 4 out of 5 sprays in my review system, because I have to say that it was a delight to wear. Definitely a top 5 barbershop, but I will concede the fact that I have to dock one spray because I found it a little bit too close to Brut or Brut Parfum, either one. So I personally wouldn't buy this. I personally would rather just have Brut. I know that will be, sacrilegious to a lot of people. But for me, the price tag to pay up that much for something that smells like Brut, I'm just going to go Brut. That's just my take. And you can tell by the dog's reaction, she agrees with me. What are your thoughts? Do you love this fragrance? It is the fact that it's a 2010, the fact that it's a niche fragrance, straight out of the shower, very clean, very crisp smelling, definitely going to get a lot of compliments, that for sure, which is why I said 4. Keep in mind, if you don't watch me each week, 4 out of 5 means I would want it in my collection, actually, somehow. And so 4 and 5s are definitely 2 thumbs ups. And I really enjoy it. And so I'm going to go 4 out of 5 for this fragrance. docking a spray because it smells too much like Brut. I will put it on me now, and then don't forget in part 2, that's where I go over all the all the different categories if you would like to know more detail about it. Overall, just a lot of fun to wear. A lot of fun to wear, and lasted quite long. Not beast mode, but about what you would expect. Some people said that on their skin it didn't last hardly at all. It was a fleeting scent. I didn't find that in my case. It lasted about what I expected it would. So no problem there. But 4 out of 5 for Sartorial by Penhaligons. These are faux sprays. And there you have it. Another great barbershop fragrance. Another fragrance that will be perfect for somebody who doesn't normally like barbershop fragrances. Certainly a gentleman's scent, and certainly not an old man's scent by any stretch of the imagination. So absolute home run for this one. Great parfumé. And again, if you want to stick around and check out the categories in more detail, do so. And if not, always remember, my friends, fragrance marks the celebration of today. Take care, everybody.